Hey guys, it's Taylor, and this is my third Disney College Program vlog. I only have 30 days left and I started packing. I'm kind of sitting on my suitcase right now and I'm not sure why. This isn't gonna be a packing vlog because right now my room is disastrous. Anyways, I thought today, what better way to pass the time than talk about the application process. I have 30 days left and a lot of people are like, wow, that's so much time. You have all this time to do stuff. No, you don't. And what makes it worse is my parents are actually going on a cruise next weekend. So, once they come back from the cruise, it's probably 10 days before I leave for Florida. So anyways, let's talk about the application process. So, you're ready to apply to the Disney College Program. You are a freshman in college, you're a sophomore, whatever. You just find out about this program, you love Disney, you're like, yes, I have to apply. This is a dream come true. This is everything I could ever want. I'm getting paid to work in the best place on earth. And my dog's nuts. Okay, so anyways, the applications are coming out. You're freaking out, oh my gosh, what do I do? Well, first things first, you're gonna go to the website and apply. And the application is a general application of your name, where you go to school, your major, past work experience, stuff like that. Easy breezy, nothing to freak out about. Just breathe and stay focused. Okay? It is fine. It's gonna be okay. Next, shortly after, you should get an email saying, thanks for applying, blah, blah, blah. And on your dashboard, your status will most likely be submission. And that just means you've submitted your application, etc. Okay, so shortly after that, it doesn't take that long. I think it took less than an hour for me to get my next email, and that was an invite to take the WBI, which stands for web-based interview. Now, on the web-based interview, it's basically like a personality test, and it's very important to just know yourself and be true to who you are. Don't answer the way don't overthink it, because I've heard of people failing the WBI because they're just overthinking it and thinking too much about what they think Disney wants, what they think that Disney wants to hear. Oh my god. And what their true opinion of it is. Wow, I explained that really crappy, but just stay true to yourself, know yourself, just don't overthink it. Breathe, relax. It's really not that bad. I actually, once I got my email, I started freaking out because I'm just I freak out about tests and quizzes and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I answer this wrong? There is no right or wrong answers. There is a Disney side and a non-Disney side, if that makes sense. You're either gonna be a perfect fit for Disney or you're not, and that's okay. It's okay if you're not, or who knows? It's really gonna be okay. So after you take the web-based interview, it takes about 40 minutes. I suggest you actually go somewhere quiet. Let people know if there are people home. I know I lived in an apartment up at school with 3 other roommates, and I think 2 of them were home, or maybe 1 of them. But I did let them know. I was like, hey, I have a really important thing. This is for Disney. Like, this is everything. I'm gonna go in my room and take it because it's like I freak out about tests. I need some space. They were cool with it, I mean, easy breezy. Okay, so that takes about 40 minutes. And after that, if you pass the web-based interview, you should be shortly after invited for a phone interview and to schedule one. Now, if you don't pass the WBI, don't freak out. You're out of the running for the Disney College program, but that does not mean you can't apply in the future and you won't get in. You have as long as you are in college, you have that many times to apply, and application periods are every 6 months. So, if you go to college for 4 years, that's 8 chances you have to do this program, and that's really awesome. So, you get an email about the phone interview to schedule one. You pick your date, your time. Make sure you write that date down. Make sure you write the time down. And make sure you're going to be in a quiet place with no distractions. Luckily, my 3 roommates and my 1 roommate's boyfriend decided to go out like 30 minutes away to go like shopping at the outlets and stuff and go to eat. And so luckily they left about an hour before my phone interview time, so they were gonna be gone that long. So my suggestion to prepare for the phone interview is to take some notes. What I did was I researched on Google questions people put up online that they got, and I looked at so many different people's and then wrote them all down, and then I circled the ones and kept a tally of the most common ones, and then I answered them and set out like this big long thing. I'll try and insert a picture if I still have it. A big long thing on my wall, and then I put like post-it notes like keep smiling, be positive, you got this. Little positive affirmations that would definitely help me through the process. So my phone interview was August 28th, which was a Monday, at 7:30 p.m. And I was like freaking out so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Anyways, the recruiter can either call 15 minutes before, right on time, or 15 minutes after. So always be prepared about an hour before your interview to an hour after. I mean, that's a big window, but that's where I got in my quiet space about an hour beforehand, even an hour and a half beforehand, and I just started running stuff through my head and all that. So my interviewer called 2 minutes late at 7:32 p.m. and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, my heart was racing because how do I know if I was the perfect fit? Like, what if I said something wrong? What if she felt like she couldn't hear that much happiness in my voice or whatever? But I actually was video chatting my friend before my interview, and once my recruiter called, I put her on mute and silent and stuff, so she actually got to see me and do my interview live. And after, actually no, she didn't. I'm sorry, I'm so wrong. I did film her. She helped calm my nerves. And actually, I did video chatter. Wow, I am crazy. Okay, I did video chatter on Uvu, and Uvu has like the little record button, so I also recorded it, and I got to watch my phone interview after, see if I felt like I did well or if I didn't do well, what I can do to better myself next time. So now comes the waiting. The waiting will drive you insane. Some people get accepted a few days after their phone interview. That was not the case for me. I waited. It was about September 22nd, like a month of waiting, and I got pended. You are pending a final decision. Not what I wanted to hear. I thought pending was such a bad thing, but it really wasn't. It just meant that Disney was re-reviewing your status and stuff. Or wait, was it? I might have screwed up that date. I'm mixing all these dates up in my head, but anyways, that's kind of what happened, and I was going insane. I was so afraid. And then October 22nd, I was at my work study job at school, and I just started freaking out, and I called my mom crying. All I saw on my email was, Walt Disney World, congrats! And I like freaked out because dreams came true. And that's really all there is to it. There is a status called submission, and some people get stuck in it. I got stuck in it my freshman year, my second semester of freshman year. I applied and I got stuck in submission. And submission is basically just a status you get stuck in that Disney is in the process of viewing your application, but you don't move on to any other steps. And later I just got declined after waiting 2 months. But this application period, they actually did a great job with timing and fixing stuff. So people were actually getting pulled out of submission and getting through and getting accepted, which is incredible. So that's all there is to the application process. You just need to be confident, be yourself, and be positive. Show Disney that your life lives around them. And like for me, Disney, people are like, don't just say, oh, you love Disney, that's why you want to work for them. If you want a future with Disney, tell them that in your phone interview. Show them that Disney has shaped your life. Like for me, I've actually never been to Disney ever, like Disneyland or Disney World, but I grew up with the movies and everything, and that Disney had to offer was around me, and Disney has shown me that dreams come true and you need to believe in yourself. And if you show them that, there's no way they'll say no. I mean, of course your experience helps and stuff, but show them how you can make magic. Show them how you can give magic to other people just like Disney gave magic to you. And that's all there is to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. I might actually make another vlog today because I have nothing better to do. So I'll see you real soon. Bye guys.